Dinero.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Big Phil 20 once again, hitting you back. I know I've been going for a while, but I forgot about anybody. Finals is coming up. It's been stressful. Papers are due. You know, just gotta do some things in my life real quick. To not real quick, but just focus on some things that are going on in my life. But my heart is basically to YouTube, so I'm gonna be back one way or another. So don't fret about that. Now let's get into the core of this video. And I mean, I don't want to lose some of you, but if I do, know that I still mean every fucking word that I'm gonna say. Obviously, you see the title and the intensity of the title. Beyonce is not God. What? Ding 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 ding, ring the alarm. Ooh, the world's gonna end. No, Beyonce is not the goddess of everything. She's not. She's not. A couple of weeks ago, or a week ago, or a week and a half ago, I did a video that talked about several things. And one of the things I talked about is Carrie Hilson dissing Beyonce. While I talked about that, I gave my personal opinion of Beyonce. Now, let's get into that real quick. I didn't give you my opinion of Beyonce because you would really be pissed of what I really think of Beyonce. But what I said is I like her music, but personally I just don't. I feel like as far as an attitude, her attitude is empty. And her attitude seems a little bitchy and diva-ish. And as far, you know how there's a person and they have a show, like how you see some celebrities and some performers. And you can tell by interviews, you can tell by the way they conduct themselves, that they have a good heart, and they have good intent, and they care about their fans. Where you can look at celebrities like Kanye West, who's just overly arrogant, who said he doesn't give a shit about his fans. And then you have people like Beyonce, who is a celebrity. She is high up there, but her attitude it's not like Kanye's, but her attitude seems to just radiate this idea that she doesn't really give a shit about fans, that she really just has like a really bitchy attitude. And I'm sorry, there's certain interviews, certain things that she's done, certain things that she has not done that have led me to believe that she is very arrogant. That's my opinion. That is my opinion about Beyonce. So for some of you crazy ass Beyonce fans, and I'm not coming for all the fans, because like I said, I love her music. On my iPod, there is quite a few of her songs, along with Destiny's Child. There's quite a few of Beyonce's songs. For some of you fucking crazy ass fans who have gotten on here and said, oh, you fat son of a bitch, you don't know who the fuck you talking about. Beyonce is the Don Diva. Beyonce is this. Beyonce is that. Beyonce is that. Okay. I said, what part on last video, I think I said you need to go back and watch it. On the Carrie Hilson This Is Beyonce thing. I said that Beyonce is some people's divas. A lot of people, to be a matter of fact, that I have a friend that worships the ground she walks on. But, she's not mine. And I have a right to that opinion. I have several, on my list of top divas that I look at as divas and I love, including Mary J. Blige, Janet Jackson, Alicia Keys. Beyonce is not on that list. I like her music. But for a diva, and for someone that I would really care about, NERE is included in that too. NERE is on that list. And for a diva that I care about to be on my diva list is someone who I can look at and be like, damn, she just radiates, she glows, she's very original. I love her to death, and I do not feel that way about Beyonce. I like her music, but as far as that, I can really care less about what's going on with her personally. So, kind of sidetrack from that. Beyonce's not God, okay? A lot of you came on here and was like, I don't know who Carrie Hilson is. Carrie Hilson can't hold a candle to Beyonce. And like I said on the last video, who the fuck said that Carrie Hilson was coming for Beyonce anyway? That was up to the fucking crazy ass people who interpreted the song, who took it that way. But until Carrie Hilson herself comes out and says, "Oh, I was coming from that bitch Beyonce," that's when I would believe it. And by the way, look up Love Will Knock You Down featuring Carrie Hilson, Kanye West, and Neo. That shit is hot. It's type hot. And Carrie Hilson, for all you who don't know, has been around for a long while. Neo has been around for a while before he made "Stay With Me" about 5 years ago. About 4 years ago, he made that song "Stay With Me." Okay. You listening? He made that song "Stay With Me." But he's been in the music industry for years, writing music, writing songs, they're just going all out. Secondly, Carrie Hilson has done the same. Now before she came out with Timbaland with "The Way That I Am, The Way I Are," or whatever like that. Y'all remember that song with the and then her own song "Energy." Before she came out with that, she was in the business for a while, songwriting, just like Neo did before he came out, before he got into the fold. She's songwriting. She has written several songs for several of Beyonce's albums. Now say what you want about, interpret it the way you want to, if you want to interpret it. Okay? Interpret it the way you want to. Now Carrie Hilson is getting her footing. So no, she's not a diva yet, or on anywhere near that status, but I do support her. I love her music. And that's my opinion. But don't sit here and say that she's coming from Beyonce because she just so happened to talk about a girl who gets sings and has long hair and shit like that. She can be talking about anybody. It could be a general statement. It could be just good drama for the song. Whereas when Beyonce made her song "Diva," she was talking about bitches be trying to take my shit and all this shit like that. And nobody said that Beyonce was coming for nobody. So please shut the fuck up. Beyonce's not God. She's not a goddess. I'm sorry. I apologize if this breaks your heart. I really do. But Beyonce is nobody's God. Thirdly, Ciara's new video with Justin Timberlake, "Love, Sex, and Magic." Please shut the fuck up and stop saying that that she stole it from Beyonce. She stole her style from Beyonce. Some of the things that she's done look similar to "Freakum Dress" and "Get Me Body," but that's about it. Okay? Life imitates art, which imitates life. If you understand that concept, then you don't have nothing to say. There are plenty of Beyonce's videos that have reminded me of Patrice Rushen, a diva in the 80s. Plenty of Beyonce's videos that reminded me of Patti LaBelle, another diva from the 80s and 70s. Plenty of her videos that reminded me of Janet Jackson. Plenty of her videos that reminded me of Paula Abdul back in her early 90s stint. So don't sit here and try to be like, she just had to copy out Beyonce. She just had to take her work. She just had to take her. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Please, be quiet and shut the hell up. Lord mercy. Anyway, like I said, I'm not coming for Beyonce fans across the world. I'm just saying to the people who put this golden shield over her as if she's not human, as if she's above it all, and she's really not. She's really not. Believe me, if she was, she wouldn't have fell off the stage that one time when she was performing. If she was, that one time when she was performing, her little top one that came up and showed her bits and titties around everybody. Her big old titties. Or I wouldn't say big old, but I'm just saying it wouldn't have showed her it wouldn't have showed that. So get off her pussy and let it air out. And believe when I say, now you can go ahead and keep worshiping her all you want. I have certain celebrities that I would die for if I saw. I would have a heart attack if I saw. But keep it to a minimum and believe that everybody else has their own fucking opinion. Now, I'm not in no way coming for Beyonce at all. I'm coming for her fucking people who want to get out here and say, oh, and people are copying off of her, and people are copying off her music, and nobody can't say anything against Beyonce because it's Beyonce. It's Beyonce. It's Beyonce. Shut the fuck up. Shut the hell up. Beyonce my ass. Beyonce my ass. That's all I gotta say. Beyonce is not, what? God. She's not God. So shut the hell up. Okay? And let people feel what they may. Alright, so I said what I had to say about that. I'm probably gonna make several videos today, so look out for them. And I'll hit y'all up later. Peace. I love all y'all. By the way, I know that was a really negative video, but I love everybody. Please don't come at me wrong, but I just love everybody, and I'm just talking about the people. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just telling the people who came at me wrong. So don't get offended if you are a Beyonce fan, if you watch my videos. Don't get offended by this. Alright? Bye.